Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about Lagos. Lagos is a city in Nigeria. Also, it's Nigeria's commercial capital and considered as the Africa's sixth largest economy. As you see, there are skyscrapers lining the Victoria Island. Plus, we got luxury cars jamming the roads. And why? Because the so-called city have some billionaire dens in it. As these dens are covered by millions of Lagosians live without clean water, sanitation, or electricity. Today we explore the uncomfortable question: how can a city so rich leave so many behind?
I start my day in silence.
So by starting with the wealth gap in Nigeria is staggering. A January 2025 report from Business Day citing that just 4 Nigerian billionaires have a combined wealth of $23.7 billion, enough to blanket the entire city of Lagos in 500 Nigerian Naira's notes. But at the same time, over 133 million Nigerians, that's roughly about 70% of the population, faces hunger. These reports indirectly states that there is economic inequality. While I would say that this isn't confined to income, this is directly linked to the basic services given to these people. As of another analysis found that the water and sanitation sector contributed just 0.18% to Nigeria's GDP. The reality here is, despite abundant water resources, only 10% of Lagos residents have access to pipe-borne water. So by looking at all these numbers, the situations are really horrible in Lagos. Well, it doesn't stop here. The same report states that over 60 million Nigerians resort to open defecation because proper sewage systems are absent. The Lagos State Sanitation Director has also warned that 75% of Lagosians lack access to safely managed sanitation and 65% lack adequate hygiene services. As you know, that poor sanitation translates into disease. By October 2024, Lagos accounted for 43% of Nigeria's suspected cholera cases. Nigeria loses an estimated 1.3% of GDP each year to poor sanitation, and over 100,000 children under 5 die annually from water and sanitation-related illnesses. So next comes the infrastructure. So you must have noticed, as health and livelihood is crawling on ground. Do you think they might living in a decent houses surrounded by a good environment? Well, definitely not. Infrastructure failures extend beyond sanitation, as Nigeria allocates less than 1% of its budget to water and waste management. As a result, 80 million Nigerians live without electricity, and those with access receive an average of 8 hours of power per day. That also, roughly 70% of roads are in poor or impassable condition. So the conclusion here is, Nigeria is not a poor country, as its GDP is the largest in Africa, yet wealth distribution is extremely uneven. So here comes the main question. Why? Why the wealth distribution are uneven? Well, Oxfam, an international organization, notes that between 1960 and 2005, about $20 trillion was stolen from Nigeria's treasury. So the answer of why is here: pure corruption. Essentially, money circulates among the elite rather than being invested in public goods. Reinforcing the money day Lagos is a myth. This is Nigerian pidgin English. It means there's money in Lagos, or Lagos is rich. But this is considered as myth, not because Lagos isn't wealthy, but because that wealth doesn't benefit most people.